Hello, 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 it's Dr. Bad Vibes, and I've got some news. This one's a bit of an oldie that I missed. I saw people talking about it, I believe, on Twitch a few days ago. So let's go back to 2010, and yeah, it's old. Hopefully you haven't heard about it. I have not. I totally missed this one. But before we get into it, ask yourself some questions. One, why am I talking about it? Have you ever gotten in an argument with somebody? Yeah, I'd say everybody's gotten into an argument. Maybe some friends. Has it ever gotten violent? Ever gotten into a fight? Probably, most people probably not. Has it ever been with close friends, relatives? Probably not. Has it ever been over a $20 lawnmower? Definitely not. And then the icing on the cake. Have you ever been forced to eat your own beard? That's why we're talking about this. So there was a fight in Kentucky years ago that totally went under my radar. Yeah, so let me just play the video here. So yeah, this is the guy in question. Forced to eat his own beard during fight. I believe he can explain it better than I can. Let's try that. Okay, so here we go. Not Florida for a change, but Kentucky, if we didn't mention that already. Here we go.
At least that's what Harvey Westmoreland and his brother Joseph used to think about former friends Troy Holt and James Hill.
Looks like Santa Claus. Somebody was naughty this year.
That was before May of last year on Willisburg Road, where Holt used to live.
My brother was cleaning out the stalls out there for Troy,
Real quick. Somebody in the newsroom had to edit this video and type out forced to eat beard. I bet he or she was laughing so hard. Like, this is my job now.
Working for him. And they call, want me to come around there. Well, when I get there, I realize that they're already drunk.
And of all things to fight about, Westmoreland says, punches started flying over this lawnmower.
Troy offered to buy it from me for $250. I paid $20 for it.
Sounds like he should be more mad at capitalism. The guy just, he found a deal, tried to capitalize on it and get to eat his beard.
He thought I was trying to cheat him. One thing led to another, and before I knowed it, there was knives and guns and everything just went haywire.
He says his brother had a mark on his neck where a knife was held, but Westmoreland's loss was more permanent.
They cut my beard and forced me to eat it.
He says Holt and Hill let them go, but threatened them.
If we called the police, they said we would not live to see daylight.
But that wasn't enough to keep the two brothers from calling 911.
I believe in the law. I believe that justice has been served. And, it will be after Tuesday.
That's the sentencing date. And while it'll take some time for some things to grow back to normal,
it's not as long as it was.
Westmoreland says what's more important, he and his brother lived to tell the tale.
I was actually in fear for my life. And I was really in fear for my brother's life.
Wow, so that's quite a tale, told best by the man himself. Let's see here. Let's see, this is the original article. Let me look real quick. I want to see if I can find what the sentencing actually was. Okay, here we go. I found an update. This was, I guess, right after that Tuesday he was talking about. So, 2 Anderson men avoid jail for forcing man to eat his beard. How did they avoid jail? Let's see. A man who was forced to eat his beard at knife point said Tuesday he is satisfied with the punishment of his 2 assailants, even though they avoided jail time. There's no hard feelings. I mean, I ain't going to speak to them, and they better not pull in my driveway. Well, fair enough. Well, why hold a grudge, I guess. So yeah, the guys that forced him to eat his beard, says they held a sickle blade to him. They didn't really mention that in the video. So let's see here. Under the terms of a pretrial diversion program approved by the judge, the charges against the defendants will be dismissed if they do not break the law for specified periods, 5 years for one and 4 years for the other. Okay. Okay, here's some hard-hitting journalism. Asked, what was it like to eat his beard? The man said, Westmoreland said, well, did you ever chew on a sponge? That'd be about what it'd be like. Let's see. He declined to be photographed and now sports a full brown beard tinged with gray on the chin. Thank you for the beard description. So, yeah, although the assault happened in 2009, I thought it was even more recent. Okay. Details about the beard eating were not widely known until last week. Since then, news of the case has spread over the internet, and a portion of the newscast about the event briefly appeared on the Today Show. See, I totally missed this. I saw it looked like it went viral in 2010, and I was like super busy in the end of that year, so I totally missed this and never heard about it again. That's pretty funny. Anyways, so according to court documents, the brothers were held against their will in a corner of a barn. And so he took a pocket knife, or one of the assailants took a pocket knife and cut the brothers' shirts. Then he put the knife to their throats and threatened to unalive them. Let's see, and using the knife, he cut off the beard and forced him to eat it. I remember it pulling. I'd say it pulled out as much as he cut off. Man, that's pretty brutal, though. I mean, I'm laughing about it. But that's not, being there. That's not funny at all. I mean, honestly, they probably should have gotten in way more trouble than they did. They got very lucky. But I mean, hey, the guy, the victim was happy with it, so whatever. And so the other one stood by with a sling blade and told them if they tried to leave, he would get them. So, and they were told if they called police, they would not live till morning. We heard that in the video. Yeah, so we didn't hear about the sling blade. Let's see. So after 30 minutes of beating and taunts, they let them leave over a lawnmower. I mean, granted, that did not look like a $250 lawnmower, even in, especially in 2009, but still, just, I don't know, work something out. So, yeah, it all started over the riding mower. Well, actually, wait, here we go. Here's a new detail. They said it was the lawnmower, the victim. One of the assailants said it was over a woman. So that would make a little more sense than the lawnmower. Not much more sense, but whatever. So the victim, the man with the beard, who indicated he's a convicted felon and has not issued any threats. I'm not even allowed to have a gun. I ain't even touched a gun, I'd say, in 15 years. So anyways, the two were indicted on charges of terroristic threatening, unlawful imprisonment, and misdemeanor assault. And the charges were amended to complicity to each count. So again, they got off so lucky. they could have been in a lot of trouble for that. And at the end, I mean, this is a very forgiving man, the victim, the bearded victim. It's all water under the bridge, he said. I wish it never happened, to tell you the truth, but I don't wish neither of them ill will. I don't wish them no harm. I hope they both have a good Thanksgiving and a good Christmas and a happy New Year. Wow, that is a very, very nice man. So I hope we all learned something from this. I mean, I guess as the good book says, man cannot survive on beard alone, or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes me no read no good. Anyways, later.